evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Legend of Heroes, Trails to Azure. It's me, your host, Logic Blade. I hope everyone's doing alright today, and I hope you're all excited for what should be the conclusion of Chapter 1 today. Last time around, we got ourselves a brand spanking new car from Sergey. We did a few side quests around town, and Wadsy and Wald had a duel in the rain. It was quite a climactic moment. It was just Wald getting his butt whooped, really. But, you know, we had some fun, and we also discovered the glory of Pompto. Ugh, Pompto. Well, luckily for us, we don't have to worry about playing any more games of that for a while, so let's keep going. We've got a few more side quests to do on the second day of Chapter 1, so let's go ahead and get those taken care of as soon as possible. Our destination today is West Street, because we need to go see our good buddy Oscar. Apparently there's a missing umbrella we need to take care of. Oh, it's Momo's umbrella. Okay, we gotta help her out. Hey, Oscar, we saw your request. Oh, Lloyd, I thought you'd come. It's sudden, but can you tell us the details? Yeah, the one with the request is actually little Momo over there. She's Talus's little girl, and she brought her umbrella today since it's raining. However, where'd my favorite pink umbrella go? And there you have it. I see. Have you looked around the store and outside? Yeah, Oscar and I looked everywhere, and we came across this. Bennett took out a pink umbrella. Wait, this pink umbrella is... this isn't hers. I thought so too, but look here. Bennett showed the handle to the team. It says Mei Ling. I see. It sounds like somebody grabbed the wrong umbrella by mistake. Hey, we know who Mei Ling is. She's the little girl who hangs out with Roy on East Street. Yeah, that's what I think as well. There haven't been many customers today. And besides, I remember all my customers. But this Mei Ling name doesn't ring a bell. I want you to find the one who took Momo's umbrella by mistake and collect it for her. So, can you help? Yeah, leave it to us. We'll find the umbrella. Great, I'm counting on you, Lloyd. But I wish we had more clues about this Mei Ling person. Lloyd, any ideas? Actually, I think I've heard the name before. I wish I could remember where I heard it, though. Now, where was it? I feel like I've heard it before as well. If I remember correctly, Mei Ling is a resident of Central Square, West Street, Residential Street, East Street, Waterfront, the Government, or the Entertainment District. If you've been paying attention to the NPCs, you know this one. I had a hell of a time because I didn't recognize names when I was playing this my first time through 3 years ago, because this was all in Japanese. I was just like, I guess it's the fourth one, I guess. But yeah. Wasn't that the name of a girl who lives on East Street? I feel like she's the granddaughter of Mr. Moores, the Crossbell Trade Association president. Oh, now that you mention it, I've talked with her several times. She has an older brother named Roy. They might have come here shopping together. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember a brother and sister stopping by. But the granddaughter of Mr. Moores. I guess I've seen her before then too. Great, then I'll give you Mei Ling's umbrella. Here. Return that to Mei Ling and get Momo's. I'm counting on you, Lloyd. Thanks, mister. Yeah, no problem. Well then, let's go visit Mr. Moore's and see if we can find her. His house is at the end of East Street, if I remember correctly. Let's head there for now. Alright. So that seems like an easy enough quest to take care of. don't really like to mix and match, but we might as well take care of this one first. So, Mr. Moores lives on this house here at the end of East Street. So let's talk to the family here. Good afternoon. Oh, good afternoon. It's rare to have visitors on a rainy day. Yes, we had something to ask you. Do you recognize this at all? Lloyd showed Mei Ling's umbrella. Oh, that's Mei Ling's umbrella, right? You brought it all the way here? Oh, but that girl had an umbrella when she came home. Well, actually, Lloyd explained about the umbrella swap. Oh, I see, so that's what happened. Poor Momo, what a terrible thing she's done. You mean, poor Momo, what a terrible thing to happen to her. Do you know where she might be now? Looks like she's not here right now. Actually, Mei Ling went for a walk with Roy in the umbrella. I'm terribly sorry. Come to think of it, I forgot to ask where they were going. We must have passed by each other. She couldn't have gone far in this rain anyway. She's probably near East Street, the Central Square, waterfront area, or downtown. Yes, she's probably somewhere around there. Keep an eye out for Roy's green umbrella, or Mei Ling's pink one. A green or pink umbrella, they should be pretty easy to spot. Right, let's begin the search. Thanks for your help. No problem. Come visit anytime. Hello, Gravity. How's it going tonight? Are you, feeling pumped? Feeling excited that you get to be shut in and stuck inside all day? I know, it's heck on me. I gotta figure out a new exercise routine. Yeah. Yeah, it's not good. Anyway. The thing about the rain is the draw distance is, like, really bad, so it's hard to see people. That Mei Ling, I wonder where she went. Excuse us, are you Mei Ling's brother? Yeah, that's me. You need something? We're Crossbell Police's Special Support Section. Lloyd explained about the umbrella swap. Oh, I see. Mei Ling took the wrong umbrella and didn't realize it either. My bad. I'd like to return it as soon as possible. On that note, where's Mei Ling? Wasn't she taking a walk with you? Actually, Mei Ling and I just started playing hide and seek. Though it's a pain in this rain, she insisted and I went along with it, but... She's an expert at hiding. I'm not great at searching, so I'm not sure how soon I'll find her. I see. Well, in that case, how about we help you find her? Oh, that would be great. She's probably hiding somewhere in the waterfront area. Probably somewhere well hidden. It might not be that easy to find her. Alright, understood. Shall we take a look around, then? Yeah, maybe it's time I, brought my own bike out of storage. Then again, I do want to practice safe social distancing, so... And I am not a very good bike rider. That's just how it is. Okay, apparently the citizen saw a girl with an umbrella somewhere. Well, she is actually hidden very well. She's hiding behind the lighthouse here. You wouldn't happen to be Mei Ling, would you? Found her! I was found! Wait, you're not my brother? Who are you guys? Finally. Well then, let's report to Roy. The team called Roy to Mei Ling's hiding spot, and Lloyd told Mei Ling that she had grabbed Momo's umbrella by mistake. So, that's what happened. I see. I screwed up. Mei Ling, let's return the umbrella. Okay, brother. Here you go. Then this one's yours. Gave Mei Ling her umbrella and received Momo's. Thank you. Nuh-uh. Can you guys tell Momo I'm sorry? She's very clever for a girl her age. You can say that again. I were as clever as her, I'd have 1 or 2 jobs by now. Well, anyway, thanks for your help. Please allow us to return the other umbrella. Alright, thanks. Please do. And there we go. Just a nice little heartwarming quest to start off the day. Oh, Lloyd, how'd it go? Yes, we got it back. Here you go, Momo.
This is my umbrella. This is the one Daddy bought me. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sure, no problem. I'm glad we could get it for you.
Yeah.
Case closed, then. You really saved us. I knew I could count on you guys. We'll be sure to call if we ever need you. Please do. We'll be waiting for your request. Later, Oscar. The Vanished Umbrella. Complete. Alright. And our last side quest for the day takes us to the government district, because we need to go check out some suspicious residences again. I hope you're excited for this. Hello, and welcome to Crossbell City Meeting Hall. Oh, thank you for coming, members of the SSS. Good afternoon. We're here for your request. We have some new members helping out as well. Nice to meet you. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Yes, nice to meet both of you as well. The City Meeting Hall, huh? The name has a weird ring to it. Yeah, it's finally hitting me that this isn't City Hall anymore. Well, the new City Hall will be in the new building. For now, this place is still functioning as its branch office. So in that sense, it'll be just as useful for us. I see, so that's what's going on. Yes, and this reception counter will continue to serve as a point of contact for various city services. However, notice about this resource has yet to spread among the citizens, causing the number of public inquiries to skyrocket. I'm sorry, that's not why you're here. No problem, it sounds like you have your work cut out for you. Things government officials think up sure are boring. If it were me, I'd have made an adult hall near the entertainment district. A nightclub to entertain public servants. It goes without saying that SSS would be even more popular than we are now if there was such a thing. We would most certainly not. I mean, from the very start, that kind of night work is unthinkable for public servants. I can't get it out of my head. Noel's a closet pervert. Gasp. Anyway, can we get back on topic? Oh, that's right. Sorry about that. About the support request. Yes, let me explain. I'm sure you're all aware of the resident change notices. They're submitted at time of residence change, but recently we found suspicious names on some of the forms. Suspicious names? Yes, they were names not registered with the city, to be precise. We found a few of them, and in each case they had names not found on any citizen or corporate registration. So I was hoping you could confirm the real situation at the addresses these notices are from. And just to be safe, I'd like you to check on the prior residents as well. I see, so basically we have to confirm the new and old residents at these addresses, right? We can't ignore any crime-related activities that might be occurring. And we'll report all of what we find back to you then. Yes, that's the gist of it. It's only natural that you'd have a list of suspicious addresses. But do you have any idea of the whereabouts of the previous residents? No, we only know the location of one of the people who moved. We have no idea about any of the others. I see. So an investigation is needed then. But first, we'll need to go to each address to verify who lives there. We should even be able to find information about the previous residents through the investigation process. Sorry. Yeah, that should work. Do you have the list of places? Yes, I have a duplicate report ready for you. Alright, we'll hang on to this. So it looks like there's a total of 3 places of interest. First is a place near Ellie's house in the residential district.
Let's see. Oh, that's next to my parents' house. The High Bloods are the residents. Is that the name of a company? It should be the family of Mr. Bond, an investor. Yes, he's recorded on the list as the previous resident. An investor named Bond. If I remember correctly, he was one of the victims in the Gnosis incident. Yes, I'm certain he was. I heard various things happened to his family after the incident, but... You think they got caught up in some trouble because of it? I don't know, but he did submit a residence change notice. The next one is on East Street, on the second floor of the Acacia Apartments. Oh yeah, that's the place just to the left of the Bracer Guild. Residential District and East Street. We've got to make sure to investigate both of them. And the next address is also on the East Street, the Fisherman's Guild. Wait, what? What's wrong? Well, the form says the current resident is the Imperial Fishing Club, but I don't think I've ever heard that name. You were a member of the Fisherman's Guild, right? Have you heard anything from the other members? Well, I've been busy lately, and haven't had time for fishing. And we don't know the location of the Fisherman Guild's previous resident either. Could they have changed their name? Anyway, we'll need to investigate this, too. The last address is on the Lotus Heights first floor in downtown. Gaithner was the previous resident. I'm not surprised he's gone missing. And the current resident is... Sean Alnham. That name kind of sounds familiar. Isn't that the famous fairy tale author? Huh? He wrote Mark and the Witch of the Deep Forest. It's one of the most popular books at the library. You should remember it too, Lloyd. Remember when we raided Ravach's hideout? Yeah, now that you mention it, that was the password to unlock a door there, wasn't it? But I can't believe an author that famous would choose to live in the slums. Yes, well, for starters, Mr. Alnham is already dead. You don't say. I'm getting a bad feeling about this. All of that aside, it would have been better if you noticed when accepting these residence change notices, right? I'm so sorry to push this on you all. We'll try to be more careful in the future. Oh, don't worry about it. This must be a busy time for City Hall staff with a new mayor and control transfer. Yes, the citizens who submitted the faulty notices are the ones to blame here. Thank you very much. Okay, we'll get started with our investigation. We'll give you our report once we've confirmed them all. Alright, I'm counting on you. Suspicious housing units investigation started. Alright. So, we've got quite a few places we need to hit up. Let's start with the residential district because it's pretty close at hand. This is the car those juvenile delinquents were driving yesterday. Why is it in a place like this? I don't know, but I'm getting a bad feeling about this. Could be that those High Bloods are the group living in Bond's house now. This is next to the McDowell house. This must be the place. Excuse us, is anyone home? It's no good. There's no response. Is it locked? Oh, it looks like it's open. And I hear voices inside. Are they so focused on their own conversation that they just didn't notice? Anyway, seeing as it's open, don't you think it's okay for us to enter? We are official police officers after all. That doesn't mean we can just barge in whenever we please. But we can't just walk away either. Let's head inside and make sure they know we're here. Crossbell police, open up! Yep, it's these jerks again. Man, what a thrill. What that drive. Rain today is just perfect for drifting. Yeah, my heart's still pounding. By the way, Reggie, I wonder if that girl you called this morning's coming. Oh yeah, any minute now. Oh, here she is. Haha, perfect timing. Hey, are you those cops from yesterday? Why the hell are you guys here? Wait, you were the ones driving like maniacs yesterday? What exactly is going on here? Is this a robbery or something? If that's the case, we've caught them red-handed. Don't be stupid. If we were robbers, why would we stick around here? Anyway, what the hell do cops like you need from us? You got some nerve barging into our house like this. Then that means... Yeah, it looks like these guys are the new residents. We're actually here on official police business today. We won't take much of your time, but we do need to ask you a few questions. So, you three came to Crossbell to study the culture here, and while looking for a place to stay, you happened to find this house for sale, and Yuri over here bought it. Is that how it went? Yeah, understand? By the way, what does the name High Bloods refer to? You want to know? That's the name of our three-man group. Those of noble blood. It's just perfect for we who are loved by the goddess. Actually, all of our fathers are higher-ups at that Vern company. And Yuri's dad is a board member. So we're the ones you need to suck up to. Sorry. I haven't figured out a voice for these guys, so I'm just kind of using whatever. That's exactly right. Ah, finally. It sure took them long enough. Oh, now they're the real deal. Which of you is Mr. Highbloods? It looks like you're a little busy. Oh, don't worry. We're all done with these guys. Yeah, can you guys get out of here already? You don't have to tell us twice. Man, they're a little too into this, aren't they? It seems like they're the quintessential lazy sons. But to think this beautiful house fell into the hands of those guys? Mr. Bond must be rather agitated. But there's nothing illegal about their contract. And I don't recall any complaints from around here, so I don't think there's anything we can do. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, with this, our investigation of the residential district is complete. Say, Lloyd, shall we pay a visit to Mr. Bond? I'd like to hear his side of the story. Yeah, I'm worried about him too. Alright, let's head to Mr. Bond's new home on East Street. So, let's follow their advice. And check the Acacia apartment next. We actually want to check out Estelle and Joshua's old digs, because that's where the Bond family is staying now. Mary is very well behaved. As a reward, I'll pet you. Good kitty. Oh, honey, we have guests. Oh, it's you all. We're with the Crossbell Police Special Support Section. You're Mr. Bond, correct? Did you get tied up in that incident with the cult? Yeah, how could I forget? You're none other than the team that freed us from the prison within that abysmal fort. Not to mention you helped us find our cat Mary once before as well. I always wanted to find a way to at least express my gratitude. Thank you so much. Please allow me to express my sincere thanks as well. Thank goodness you were there for my husband when he was trapped. Oh no, please don't worry about it. But we're glad to see that you're all doing well now. Only because of all of you. But is there something I can help you with today? Well, actually, they gave Bond the details of their investigation and asked for clarification on their move. Suspicious residence change notices, huh? You want to hear the details of how I sold the house? Yes, sorry to pry, but we need to confirm that nothing illegal occurred. No, you aren't prying at all. I understand where you're coming from. Well, the sad truth of the matter is, we had to sell off the house to repay our debts. The purchaser ended up being the same real estate agency, and all the processes were followed correctly. So, I guess you could say there's absolutely nothing legal about the situation at all. So, that's how it is, huh? Please don't feel that you have to answer, if you'd prefer not to, but would you mind discussing the cause of your debt in the first place? No, it's not a problem. I don't have anything to hide. Though it's tough for me to remember the details from so long ago. I knew the heavy risk I was taking by investing in those stupid blue pills. And it all came crashing down at the end of the case with the cult. Oh, so that's what happened. Yes, but actually I'm blessed. By selling all of my property, including my house, I was able to repay most of the debt. Those were my personal losses, but fortunately I didn't end up losing my job. And most importantly, my wife and daughter haven't abandoned me. Dear, you promised that you wouldn't say things like that. After all, we're the only family we've got in this world. It's only natural to share our troubles. Krail, thank you so much. I'm so grateful I can stay with you and Sunita. Dear, it's kind of embarrassing hearing you say that with everyone watching. You two really do share a very strong bond. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter where you live, so long as you share a strong bond. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, but anyway, I plan to make a fresh start and do my best from here on out. And I might change my name to Strong Bond as well. And I'll be sure to pay off the rest of my debts for my wife and daughter. Dear, that's a good attitude. Please let us know if you need any more help from now on. Yes, we'll be there for you then. I'm grateful that you do that for me. Sure, I'll contact you if anything happens. So is that all for your questions? I'll answer any others you might have. No, we've gotten the info we need. We appreciate your cooperation with our investigation. Should we get going then? Yes, let's. Alright, Mr. Bond, we'll be taking our leave now. Please keep raising such a lovely family. Of course. We will. Aww. Yep. It's nothing quite like embarrassing your wife in front of strangers. You could say it's the husband's greatest priority. Oh, hey guys. Did you guys talk to my mom and dad? Yeah, we had a little discussion with them. They mentioned you too, Sunita. You have great parents. Yeah, I know. Especially after the move. They've been so good to each other. They're the best. Isn't that right, Mary? Meow. Her positive outlook is incredible. Yeah, it's wonderful. Alright then. With this, we've confirmed Mr. Bond's situation, but let's keep going with our investigation. Alright. We also need to check out the fishing guild as well. See what's going on with that. Now closed. Imperial Fishing Club. It's the same as before. Hey Lloyd, do we have any clue about this? No, to be honest, I have no idea what happened. Oh, but the door isn't locked. You call yourself a fisherman? That's right. I won't ever approve of your heavy-handed methods. Lloyd, what was that? I know those voices. Let's go inside. Excuse us. Oh my. Who are you? What's this now? Member Lloyd? Oh, perfect timing, Lloyd. Please tell him off. This is the Fisherman's Guild, Crossbell branch, a place for anglers who love peace and harmony to relax. What's going on? So you're with the Fisherman's Guild too, huh? Are you here to complain too? It's true that I'm a member, but Lloyd showed his detective notebook and explained their current investigation. Suspicious addresses, you say? Well, it's true we haven't filed our corporate registration yet. In that case, I'll introduce myself. I am Lake Lord III, heir to the Lake Lord Company, the continent's leading fishing gear maker. And as for the Imperial Fishing Club, it's none other than the professional fishing organization I represent. The Lake Lord Company? Lloyd, have you heard of it? Yeah, any fisherman's heard the name. You see, they've remained #1 in continental fishing gear sales for some time now. I see. But why is someone like that in Crossbell? Naturally, it's to further expand the influence and reach of our Imperial Fishing Club. And so our new office here is a foothold for that. Incidentally, the contract is perfectly legal as stated in this document. Please allow me to check. This is a lease agreement for this property. As you say, the Imperial Fishing Club is indeed the current leaseholder. Understand? Remember, Lloyd, you can't possibly approve of this tyranny. Tyranny? Yes, you see, this man forcibly stole the contract without notifying branch manager Selden. And you greased the skids with the real estate company with the power of Mira, didn't you? Maybe the method was a little forceful. The legality of the contract is not in question. And to begin with, this place would be wasted on the likes of you. You of the Fisherman Guild, who think fishing is just a pastime and use illicit tools. You? Anyway, this discussion is over. If you understand, leave now and tell Selden and the others too. Asylum, I leave the rest to you. Yes, understood. Running away is cowardly. Right, we still have things to say to you. Nah, there he goes. Sounds like we've got ourselves a fishing guild war. How could it have come to this? I can't accept it. Yeah, to think our branch office was stolen from us? From now, we'll need to again talk to branch manager Selden. Peter, I'm not quite getting what's going on yet. That must be because you've been on break from the guild for a while, Lloyd. Anyway, I'll gather everyone, and then we'll talk. I'll call the branch manager. Please come to the Jazz Bar Gallant on Back Street. You come too, Lloyd. Alright, we're going on ahead. I really wonder what happened. I don't really get it, but we need to confirm the details. Let's head to the Jazz Bar. Let's not say we did. Obviously, we can't complete the quest until we see that event. But there's a place we need to check down in downtown here, so. Downtown? Lotus Heights? Yeah, this is the place. Excuse me, is anyone there? No answer, huh? Is it locked? Yeah, it's bolted tight. I feel a presence, but it might just be my imagination. Really? Maybe the resident is pretending not to be home. So, what do? Force our way in? Well, if we have no other options, we can consider it, but... What was that? Sounded like dishes or something. It's looking more likely that they're pretending not to be home. Let's try calling out again. Excuse me, is anyone there? Can you please say something? Haha, to the bitter end, huh? Maybe they escaped through the window. That would be rather dangerous. I heard a bunch of yelling. Is this your doing? What's going on here? Oh, right. Excuse us. We're with the Crossbell Police Special Support Section. We have business with the resident of this apartment. Do either of you know the resident? Yeah, of course we do, but... Care to tell us what's going on? Yes, actually. Lloyd explained that they were investigating suspicious addresses. Oh, I see. So you need to identify the resident of this unit, do you? I'm not sure how to say it, but I'm sorry. Huh? What do you mean? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm Geithner, the previous resident of this room. Is that right? Yes, but I didn't submit the residence change notice. And now it's late, I'm sure. I know, alright. I'll be sure to submit it by the end of the day. Yes, that would really help us out. By the way, would you mind telling us your reason for moving out? Right, this must be what they call fate. I wound up here in the first place because, as a trader, I made a huge blunder about a year ago. After learning about my situation, one of my fellow traders asked me to come help with his business. And so I accepted their offer and moved to the Republic 2 weeks ago. Then why are you here today? I want to thank everyone in this apartment again, who supported me in that difficult time. You all helped me so much. How thoughtful. I see. I think I understand your situation, Mr. Geithner. Then I want to ask again about the current resident. That's right. Is it a situation that's difficult to explain? Well, I think the problem lies in the heart of the new resident. This is Tantos. Are you there? If you can hear me, open up. There are police here. We won't do anything. Oh, looks like it's open. Alright, now don't cause a ruckus and just cooperate. Right. Thank you for your cooperation. Excuse us. Are you here to make fun of me? Huh? I said, are you here to make fun of me? I'm Gaval. I was once a glorious congressperson, but now I've lost everything. This guy is Representative Gaval of the Imperial faction. Weren't you holed up in a St. Ursula's hospital ever since your misdeeds came to light? So you do know of me. Well, you found me. What are you going to do with me now? I don't have any money, as you can see. Even the rent for this apartment. I somehow managed to get it through an old acquaintance of mine. Or are you trying to use me for something? No, nothing of the sort. We just came to see who's living here. So you're the new resident then, Gaval? Yeah, that's right. Then that's all we need to know. There isn't any criminal activity, so everything should be fine. But why would you write the name of that fairy tale author on your residence change notice? It's way too suspicious. It attracts a lot of attention, contrary to what you probably intended. This address did look the most suspicious out of all of them by the looks of it. I've always been a big fan of Sean Aldham's, so when I had to pick a name, I came up with his on the spur of the moment. How unexpected. Well, it's true that Sean Aldham is read by people of all ages. I wonder if this is what they call Gap Moe. Really? Hey, shut up already. If you got what you needed, get out of here. Right, excuse us. Well then, Lloyd, let's get going. Right, excuse us. But Congressman Gaval... It might be better if he was still in the hospital, honestly. Yes, I think the congressman captured in the cult incident have it even tougher. Looks like we got our information, but I don't know exactly how we'll report it. Yes, but in the end, evil deeds always come back to bite you. It happens all the time. If he were to work hard and better himself, he would surely be rewarded someday. I hope Gaval and the other congresspeople choose the right path. Yeah, and Ernest, too. That's our leader for you. How about it? Want to head to Trinity for a drink after that long chat? There's no way we can do something like that while we're on duty. Anyway, that wraps up our investigation of downtown. Let's continue our investigation. Now we just need to head back to the jazz bar. So, seems like we've run into some interesting characters. I wonder who's slumming it in Guevara's room now. Oh, Lloyd, you made it. Sorry to drag you here, Lloyd. Well then, we're all here. Let's start the meeting. First, we have to update Lloyd on our current status. The Fisherman Guild's activities have been suspended for months due to a restraining order. Restraining order? Yes, because Dr. Joachim, one of our members, caused that incident, you see. And so, each of us decided to take a fresh look inside ourselves. But none of you were responsible for that. It's true we weren't involved in the incident, but we spent so much time with him as fellow lovers of fishing. And even so, we never once realized what he was plotting in the depths of his soul. Honestly, we bear the social and personal responsibility for this. Selden. Well, anyway, let's set all that aside for now. About a week ago, in the middle of all that, we were contacted by the real estate company. I don't know if it was due to the restraining order, but they said because the building looked unused, our contract was terminated. Also, they informed us that they formed a new contract with the Imperial Fishing Club. After that, we tried contacting an Imperial Fishing Club representative, but it didn't go so well. And today, when we stopped by the office, the representative just happened to be there. Then we finally learned the truth about the contract. That's when all of you came in. I see. I think I understand the situation. But even so, the Lake Lord Company's Imperial Fishing Club, huh? If they were merely expanding the scope of their activities, I wouldn't have thought anything of it, but I never thought they would stoop so low as to take our office by force. Yeah, they lack a reason to hate us like that. But it's clear they hate us. Clear as day. It's not like we can do anything about the situation, though. All we can do now is keep an eye on things. But at this rate, our guild might end up dissolving. I know it's not enough, but right now, we have to seize the moment and think of a way out of this. Well then, I hereby declare that the Fisherman Guild's Crossbell branch has restarted operations. Alright, I've been waiting for this. But all members will be starting over at Novice Angler level. And the rank advancement exam is temporarily suspended too. Huh? Wait a minute. You mean I'm no longer a high rank angler? Sorry, but that's how it is. But all my efforts. Come now, Copen. If you do your best, everything will be fine. I don't want to hear that from you, who stopped advancing as a hobby angler. Aw, with this my rank will be reset too, huh? Well then, we'll supply you with a new set of fishing gear. Peter, Copen, you too, Lloyd. Take these. Well then, I'll leave the rest to you guys. As for me, I plan to look for a new office for us, but let's have another meeting soon to exchange info regarding how best to contain the activities of the Imperial Fishing Club. Alright, understood. Well, that sure took a while, but that ends our investigation of the Imperial Fishing Club. Yeah, that's right. Alright, this wraps up our investigation. Let's head back to the city meeting hall and make our report. You can access the fishing minigame. In places where there's water, such as on highways or within the city, there are fishing spots where ripples appear. By examining a fishing spot and choosing a rod and bait, Lloyd will begin to fish. If you quickly press X when the exclamation mark appears, you can pull in the fish. If you're unlucky, it can also get away. In Crossbell City, There are fishing spots at the waterfront area and residential streets. The reason why I'm saying X is because I've mapped my controller out to be standard for English players rather than Japanese players, so my X button and circle button are switched. Gotta love PSP control mapping. It's a lifesaver. Anyway, we're really close to Shion here, so we can just talk to her and tell her the good news. You did a great job investigating. Interesting. So Republicans have moved into the residential district, and Imperials have moved into East Street. And as for downtown... Huh? Is something wrong? No, I just didn't expect to see Gaval's name there. I've seen him here a few times, so I thought he was doing okay. I'm not sure how to say this, but even though he's done bad things, I can't bring myself to hate him. Yes, I know the feeling. He seems easy to read whether he's in a good or a bad mood. If he was a little more upstanding, everyone would love him. I guess that's true. Well, that's all I needed for this investigation. All that's left is for the Citizens Division personnel to sort out the paperwork in this mess. Thank you so much for your help today. Well, I'm glad we were able to be of service. Please let us know if you ever need anything. Alright.
Hi.
Special Support Section, Lloyd Banning speaking.
どうも、ロイドさん。
Hello, Lloyd!
雨の中、ご苦労様です。
Thanks for all your hard work. Oh, Fran. What's wrong? Is it an urgent request? Well... Do you remember Mayor Bixen of Mainz? Yeah, of course. Did something happen up at the mining town? Yes, it seems monsters have appeared in the mine. Though, they appeared in the old mine a little ways away from town. Huh? I'm pretty sure it isn't strange for monsters to show up in a place like that. Yes, apparently all the miners are unhurt. It's just, something strange appears to be going on inside. Mayor Bixen is asking if you could investigate, just to be safe. Something strange? That's really not specific. But, understood. We finished our urgent requests in the city, so we'll head for Mainz. Yes, please do. Oh, but there's another thing I need to tell you. There's a wanted monster spotted on the Mainz Mountain path. Please deal with it if you have the time. I see. Understood. Also, unlike Crossbell City, there's clear skies on the mountain path. Since you have a car, how about going there using it? That's right. Understood. Thanks, Fran. Contact us again if anything happens. Yes, well, goodbye then. That was Fran, wasn't it? Something happened around Mainz? Yeah, something strange occurred at the old mine. We took care of the support requests in the city, so let's go there once we're ready. Oh yeah, there's clear weather on the mountain path now, so I think we should try using our car. Roger, leader. If we're going by car, let's head for the support section rear entrance. So, we picked up a new quest as well. And, yeah, I don't normally stream this early. But, thanks to life circumstances, and, other various reasons, I've got time right now. I don't have people using the home theater directly outside my room, which is nice. So yeah. Nice. Gotta say, gotta love you some pie, right? It's delicious. Is it apple? Cherry? Pumpkin? Toilet paper? Anyway, let's talk to, this mysterious man who happens to be here. I see. That's an interesting way to put it. Oh, if it isn't Lloyd. Uncle, is that? Yeah, he's Nielsen. He's a famous international journalist. Come now, Nielsen. They're the support section, and subject of all the recent rumors. How do you do? I'm Lloyd Bannings. Mixed berry pie. That special support section, huh? And you're Lloyd, their leader. You've got a nice, clean voice. I'm sorry, but are your eyes? Yes, it's from an old accident. I lost my sight back then. Head librarian, so you're still here. Break time's already over, you know. Oh, sorry, it seems I got caught up in conversation again. And so, I'm sorry, I have to get back to work. Alright, if you like, let's exchange notes again. Sure, I'll be here, as always. Then Lloyd, everyone, I'll leave the rest to you. Oh, sure. Early for me. It's 11 o'clock here. Normally, I'm streaming at like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. So, yeah, this is incredibly early for me. Let me introduce myself once again. How do you do? I'm Nielsen, a freelance journalist. Yes, it's nice to meet you. Nielsen? Where have I heard that name before? Yes, I definitely wanted to meet with the sports section at least once. What an honor. Sorry to start with a request, but there's something I'd like you all to do. I don't think it will take very much of your time, though. Okay, what is it? You see, right now, I'm investigating that cult incident, but there's several unclear points in the data. I'd like to interview you all as figures connected to the incident, and central to its resolution. An interview about the cult incident, huh? You speak as if you already know a lot about it, though. Lloyd, what should we do? How does one finish Dungeons and Dragons? Or is D&D something else, in this case? Or did you just finish a session of it? That's right, right? I don't know. Ah, okay. I was like, yeah, I finished D&D. Now I don't have to play it ever again. No. Nice. Always nice to finish up a big story arc. Lloyd, what should we do? The subject being what it is, I don't think we can say too much about it, but... That's right. By going along with this interview, we might be able to sort out the incident all over again. Let's cooperate with Nielsen, because this is a hidden quest. Understood. If you're okay with it, please allow us to help. But... I understand. Given your position, there are some things that are hard to say. I don't mind if you refuse to answer. And as a general rule, your responses today will be off the record. I see. Thank you for your understanding. But what about the location? Doing it here might be a problem. In that case, how about the discussion space on the second floor? We'll know immediately if anyone comes, so I think it's the perfect place. You're certainly right about that. In that case, let's head there. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Gravity. I imagine it's pretty tough to get people gathered together for D&D. Do you have like a Roll20 account or something like that? Ah, tests of strength and other stats as well. That sounds pretty fun. Kind of makes me want to play D&D again. I haven't played since like 2012, 2013. It's been a while. Thanks for joining me for this interview. Then let's begin by sorting out the initial situation. The DG cult, whose creed was to reject the goddess and worship demons. Several decades ago, they serially kidnapped young children from all over the continent. First, I want to look at the resolution of those kidnappings by going back to 6 years ago. Back then, a large-scale operation was conducted to expose and eliminate the cult lodges all over the continent. But, do you all know the power by which that operation was carried out? Yes, that's... Was it the military and police of several nations? Was it the bracer guilds from several nations? Or was it all of the above? The military and police forces and the bracer guilds of several nations. Indeed, because of the scale of the incident, an international committee was formed to investigate it. Yes, exactly. And within that committee, Bracer Cassius Bright took the position of Supreme Commander. Excuse me, may I interrupt? The man named Cassius Bright is... Could you be talking about General Bright, Commander of the Liberal Royal Army? Yes, exactly. He retired from the Royal Army and was active for 10 years as a bracer. Then he rejoined the army again. That's a pretty interesting career path. That's true, but I didn't realize it until now, but that name Bright is... I was surprised when I realized it while reviewing investigation documents during my Section 1 training. Cassius Bright is Estelle Bright's real father. Joshua is his adopted son, though. I knew it! That's an unexpected connection, huh? I thought she was quite something during that chase battle, but I never thought she was the daughter of someone famous. So you know the daughter of General Bright, do you? As a reporter, I'm aware of her exploits, but... Well, we're connected in many ways. I'm sorry for interrupting you. Please continue. Yes. Well then. Then, at that time, the elimination operation was carried out by the command of Bracer Cassius Bright. But that operation was thought to have eliminated 90% of the cult's influence. By the way, at that time, the Sergei team of Crossbell Police participated in the operation as well. The current chief of your Special Support Section, along with 2 others. The Arios McLean and Guy Bannings, Lloyd's older brother. It seems you've investigated this case deeply, and even the connection between my brother and I. Indeed, even within the police, they only know part of the story, but... Well, if you've been in the business for as long as I have, you develop a lot of connections. I've interviewed Guy himself many times, you see. I see. Yes, Guy helped me in various ways when he was still alive. Let's return to the story. From there was another from Crossbell who became involved. It was lawyer Ian Grimwood, who served as a civilian advisor. Even back then, Mr. Ian was famous for his knowledge regarding civil rights. I heard he contributed to intelligence gathering regarding the abductees. That sounds interesting. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of, gonna have to find some online ways of playing your games with this whole virus thing going around right now. Come to think of it, he said that himself. I see, so that's how he helped out the operation. Also, it was said that church officials and mysterious organizations secretly intervened. A mysterious organization secretly intervened. And because of that, the remaining cult influence was said to be eliminated. Church officials, huh? It probably has something to do with Father Kevin, who we met at Altair Lodge. And the mysterious organization is probably Ouroboros. Neither group is well understood, even to this day, huh? Anyhow, the cult incident should have concluded. But several months ago, it became clear that it had not. And the reason for that is something that I'm sure you're all aware of. Yes, it was because of the appearance of Dr. Joachim Gunter, a survivor of the cult. Yes, exactly. It seems he had knowledge of the cult's inner workings, but in the end, was Joachim Gunter the cult's leader? Was he? Was he one of the high priests? Or just a simple cultist? He was just a high priest. He wasn't the leader of the order. No, that's not right. He was one of the high priests. Yes, he said that himself. It's just, he had a flair for research and supervised many experiments. I think that's why he was so familiar with the cult's inner workings. A reasonable theory. And from that position of his, he used results from rituals performed all over the continent to further his research. Having succeeded in evading the exposition operation 6 years ago, he hid himself. Then, at the facility called Paradise, he grabbed Chairman Hartman's weakness and escaped to Crossbell. Then he finally completed the Gnosis, a medicine whose name means true wisdom. I don't know the particulars, but he did it to fulfill the cult's ambition. The cult's ambition? Indeed, he did refer to Kia as a god, but... yeah, I could see that from the people Joachim dosed with red Gnosis, but... in the end, we didn't learn any of those details. As always, there's many unclear points, but... I think we've outlined most of what happened in the incident. But, finally, the roots of the DG cult's origin. Is it alright if we consider that? The cult's roots? Yes, by the way, Lloyd, about how many years ago are the cult's roots thought to stretch back to? Is it 1200 years ago? Back when the Great Collapse happened? Was it 500 years ago, during the Middle Ages? Or was it 50 years ago, during the advent of the Orbital Revolution? It's 500 years ago. It was most likely 500 years ago, in Crossbell's Middle Ages. And why is that? Actually, we heard this from Joachim himself. 500 years ago, there was a group of alchemists in this land. The cult used the technology of those days, is what he said. Since then, their ancestors have become unknown, but... I see. So Joachim Gunter said all that. The alchemists that once existed in this land. In other words, the same ones that built the Stargazer's Tower. To think the handed-down knowledge of the cult would have this kind of foundation. That's certainly surprising. And the girl that was entrusted to you all. Would you believe that girl is from back then? Huh? Just how much do you know about the incident? Sorry, that remark lacked tact. Combining my information with yours gave me a sudden, wild idea. I swear on the goddess I won't broadcast it, so please relax. Don't worry about it. I suppose that about does it for this interview. Thanks for your help today. I was able to obtain some useful information thanks to you all. Us as well. That's right. It's about time for me to be heading to my next interview. If you'll excuse me then. I'd love to speak with you all again, should the opportunity arise. I don't know what you guys were talking about, but he's rather carefree. He's really something. How do I put this? He's a surprising man in many ways. And with regard to the matter of Kia, it sounds believable. Right. Oh. What is it, Ellie? I just remembered. That man just now was Marcel Nielsen. He's a famous journalist from Crossbell who won the Pulitzer Prize 10 years ago. Wow, I don't know too much about those things, but the Pulitzer Prize... Yeah, it's an international award conferred on the most outstanding journalist each year. I see. So that's where his insight comes from, huh? But if he's from Crossbell, that means... Yes, he was once a reporter for the Crossbell News. And the coverage for when she won the award was war coverage in which he lost his sight. But after that, he continued covering news throughout the continent, contributing to many news magazines. He's famous among journalists. He's that kind of person. In that case, he's an unthinkably big deal, huh? Nielsen, huh? I'd like to speak with him again if we get another chance. The cult incident coverage assistance completed. So he lost his sight about 10 years ago, during a great war. Could they be talking about the 100 Days War, perhaps? Well, it's true that the sound of rain helps you concentrate. Anyway. We've done all the quests we need to do. Let's head to the SSS.
それでは、はい、お疲れ様でした。ふふ、さすが皆さんです。おめでとうございます。ランクアップしました。
Alright, we got the information
お疲れ様
quartz.
でした。
About time.
特典の品もお疲れ様でした。また。
Yeah, so just gotta deal with that wanted monster on the path. And we'll be smooth sailing. I'm gonna plop the information quartz onto Ellie here. It also gives her the breath quartz as well. So now we have our healing under control for party-wide heals. Ellie has Holy Bullet for everyone, as well as breath. Alright. So, I lied, there's a few things we need to just quickly check up on before we leave. Our first place we need to go to right now is the residential district. We need to, I believe I can do this now. I thought I could do this earlier, but I can't. Go into the Hayworth's room. Look at his car magazine. God, fuck, what? Really? Really? Really, game? Do I actually have to, like, go to my car to do so? Whatever. It's fine. It's fine, guys. Let's see if I can fish yet. There's a fishing spot here, at least. There we go. I can at least catch fish. I can at least attempt to catch fish. Fishing is so much fun. It's not. Alright, I think that's all I'm going to get from that one. There's also a fishing spot in the waterfront area here. It's just kind of ways out. Can't catch anything with that. Let's see if we can catch something with this. I don't know what all kind of fish I can catch, but we'll see what we got. Okay, that seems like it's it. Cool. Alright. Fast travel to our garage here. Click our car. Now we can use our car. After investigating your car and selecting the place of destination, you can move there. It is also possible to return to the car with the triangle button. By obtaining things through the shops and
どう
such,
しますか？
you can customize your car.
よしやるか
So we don't have any parts yet. We don't have any colors yet. But there's a color that's been staring us in the face all this freaking time. Come on. Let me have it, let me have it. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. There we go. Now I can paint my car with the sky color. Whatever that means. The sky has many different colors it could be. Now, I believe I can also buy parts for it at the Orbital store here. If I'm remembering correctly. But I do want to just buy this. Might be hella expensive, but it's worth. I guess, I can't buy parts here just yet, so whatever. It's cool. It's fine. So normally I would just, like, take the car and go, but there's so many treasure chests in the area that it's actually probably just better to, walk it on foot, collect all the chests, do a bit of grinding as you go.
よし行くかうまくいくかな
But yeah. That's what the sky coloring looks like, and it's immediately better than just this plain old white. It doesn't look like a police car without a bit of color to it.
よし上出来だ
And we don't have any parts for it, so yeah. Anyway, it's just gonna stand there and look cool. We're walking. We're hoofing it. It also seems we can't go out of any of the other highways, so our business is pretty much settled. We're doing it the hard way. What makes it so ultraviolet? This isn't even its final form. Now it's Ultra Super Saiyan Violet. Grah.
よし一気に行くぞいいね先生
行きます。そっか。私の番ね。はい。
任せてくれせいや
Oh, come
行くよ
on.
ヒュヒュ
はい。ええ。
行くぞやっとよし上出来だやるじゃない
Alright.
そっか。
さてとおお
ええ。そこ。
よしえいや僕の番かシュシュはっ
私の番ですね。やあ。
Why is it still alive? Come on, Ellie. Finish it off.
そこ。
There we go.
なんとかなったわね。
Anyway, luminous glasses. Prevents blind, so it's pretty good. I've got the platinum quartz here. Health recovery for killing enemies. And the Mirage gives you EP recovery for killing enemies. In addition to being a nice little boost for your arts and EP as well. For the time being, I'll just leave them as the defaults. We'll figure out port setups later. Found some earthworms. Lucky us.
一気に落とすよ一気に行くよ
イエスさん行きますはっ戦闘終了警戒態勢に戻ります
Alright.
Yoshi.
任せてそこそこや
Can't believe that counted. Can't believe that counted as an ambush. Really?
行くぞ行くぞ行くよはあ
私の番ですね来ますよ
僕の番か
私の番ね
僕の番か
Oh my god.
行きます
いい夢をいって
そこ
Alright. Anyway, the whole point of making this detour is just to find fishing spot number 3 here.
それそれまあこんなもんかな
Snow crab. Okay. Oh god, I'm being raided. Oh god. Ah! Thanks for the raid, Feb. Holy crap. Oh no. I'm being attacked. Help, save me. Daskate. How's it going, everybody? I hope you guys are doing well. I'm just playing some Trails to Azure right now. Enjoying the lovely scenery of the Mains Mountain Path. Ow. Oh god, it's... Excellent. I don't know what to do. Yeah, we're in chapter 1 right now. Yeah, Fab, you know it. However, Tio won the poll. If you scroll down and click on Emma down below, I've got a straw poll going on right now, who the true Crossbell cutie is, and Tio's winning again, so I'm probably going to be choosing her as soon as I get her. But yeah, Noelle is definitely my choice. Oh, I didn't get confused. Lucky me. Lucky me. Casting is pointless this early on. Beat 'em up. Yeah, JRPGs are great. But especially the Trail series. Trail series is my absolute favorite. So, welcome Feb, welcome Gravity, welcome Zach, welcome Joliro, Fenrold, Alino, Aleki. Who else am I missing? Oh god, why is the raid so big? Ah, thanks for the follow, Zach. I really appreciate it. Okay, that's this one. I know, right? Only 2 votes for Randy? Crazy. Oh god. No! Ah. Beans. Might be overkill, but just gotta get more emote slots. I play on normal difficulty. I always do my first playthroughs of games on normal mode. Although this isn't my first playthrough of Azure, but I don't have my old save file, so. Oh, come on. That's some SSS violence right there. Yeah, I definitely... Crossbell girls are very strong. There's good competition. I wouldn't say I dislike any of them, but my favorite's definitely Noelle. Ooh, Sepith. Gotta get all the Sepith. God. Help. It's one of these things. I know what these things do. Let's save first before trying to take it on. Okay. Here we go. Normally, Noelle's hitting everything is really good. In this case, not so much. Don't even have enough for El Forte yet. Come on. Come on. Yeah, Juggler early on is great. Unfortunately, I don't have Juggler just yet. Alright. They also nerfed Burning Heart, which is a shame. Burning Heart was amazing. What's my streaming time? Normally I stream later at night. Like, normally I'd be starting in about an hour or so. But, fortunately for me, I was able to start a little earlier today, so... Mostly it just depends on what time I can go on, more than I have any set specific schedule. But with the way things are right now, I'll probably be streaming around this time every time around this time of night. Just because it's so much fun. God, ow. Yeah, I couldn't let like 5 of those go off at once. Yeah, Burning Heart gets better in later games. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
さてとはあ行くよ行くよ覚悟はいいかい
So, these are Abyss Worms. I don't think they're actually called Abyss Worms in this version, but their basic gimmick is whenever they have damage put on them, they use their Earthquake from the Depths move, which does 1,000 or so damage to each of your party members. Oh, yeah, like Burning Heart 2 or whatever. Alright, since I counterattack this one, I guess he's next on the list. Eat shit, buddy. Oof. Oh no. Oh no.
私の番ですね。行きますよ。ファイヤー。任せて。みんな頑張って。助かります。
It might, Alino. It's been about 3 years since I've actually played Asher, so some of the details are a bit fuzzy to me. Oh goodness.
僕の番か
You know what? I should have a Curia Bomb or something on me, right?
それありがとうよしやっはっ行くぞ
Yeah, I was able to get one of these isolated, I think. Just this one? Okay.
これで決める
Well, that's fine. Can't believe they're throwing Abyss Worms at me in Chapter freaking 1. And I don't even have Randy in my party. Like, having Randy in my party would make this so much more tolerable. Okay. Alright, Zach, take care of yourself, man. I'm glad you popped in and said hi. Raided with Feb. I really appreciate the raid, by the way. It's not used to having so many people in here at once. Ooh, I got another ding. Oh, thank you for the follow, Alino.
無駄だよ
On. Alright.
さてと。みんな頑張って。助かります。はい。
Okay. Looks like. Take care for real this time. Ah, just a youngin' at 18.
やれやれはあ任せてくれ
Can't brave smash them both. No big deal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
さてと。そこ。私の番ですね。はっ。
行くよ
I guess I have to. That.
助かります。行きます。はい。
Let's just get rid of these two first.
目標を撃破します。
Oh, attempt to. They're still muted, huh? In that case, which one is going? That guy. Okay. Should be able to survive in that case. Okay. Waji's more likely to get hit, so...
行くよ。
ありがとう。ええ。
Oh, okay. Looks like that's my next
僕
target.
の番か。
I'm glad the counterattacks are making this simple.
行くぞ。
ええ。みんな頑張って。助かります。
Alright.
俺の番だな。みんな一気に行くぞ。さて、チュシュ。
Maybe I'll be able to delay it.
行きますよ。
Oh yeah, these worms would be a pain in the ass on Nightmare. Like, you would need to be properly spec'd to deal with it, and, oh crap. Ah, fuck. Didn't realize I had given him the rush turn. Oh well. You know what? Screw it. Let's go ham.
さてと。
任せて。時の結界よ、砕け散れ。はい。そこ。
僕の番か。シュシュ。よし。 行くぞ。
I'll steal your critical turn somehow. Now that there's only one left, the earthquake move isn't as disgusting.
さてと。
Still pretty bad, but
行くぞ。
there we go. Problem solved.
よし、上出来だ。
お疲れ様。
Yep. The fun and interactive experience of here's more than a dozen enemies with a lot of health. Please kill them one by one, thank you. Yeah. Good news is, I got 1100 experience for that. And 616 for my other guys, so. Lloyd and Noel are gonna slingshot ahead of Ellie and Wazzy in the experience count here. There we go. And I got a craft book for the troubles. A craft book. As expected, it looks like a combination craft. I feel like Ellie and Noel can handle this one, but... Noel, can we try it? Yes, of course! Ellie and Noel learned the Southern Cross combination craft.
そこ。はっ。さてと。エニグマ駆動。私の番ですね。やあ。
任せてくれ。やれやれ。
よーし。任せて。
俺の番だな。せいと。さてと。やれやれ。時間の無駄だったな。
No, there's a treasure chest here.
そこ。やあ。そこ。
Just gotta get rid of this monster in the way of it.
奇襲成功。チャンスです。
If I remember correctly, I think these things also earthquake. so they're kind of annoying.
任せて。
チャンスだ。
However, we got a team rush them, so it's fine.
いいね。
イエスサー。
と。
そこそこ。
よし、上出来だ。
お疲れ様。
Jeez, I'm getting close to another level. I'm trying to do every side quest possible. I don't know if I'll get max DP. There are certain bosses in this game which are hella difficult to do on your first time through because of incredibly strict time limits and such. So, I'll do my best, but I know the last time I tried to get max DP, I failed pretty miserably. Yeah, let's give Seal to Ellie, I guess, because I've got it on everyone else. Just so I have some fire arts on her. Again, I'll fix my quartz setup to be a bit better later, but for now it'll be fine. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm sure I'm gonna get wiped pretty hardcore by certain someones. But we'll leave those certain someones for speculation. Because I'm sure for most people, they're pretty blind to Trails to Azure. And yeah, I'm gonna try my best.
なんとかなりましたね。
I just don't make any promises, because it is, it's really difficult even if you do know the strategy. And, looks like the rain's cleared up. Just in time for us to get a view of these mountains here. It's beautiful. What picturesque scenery. Wow, this was worth the trip. Yeah, thank goodness for the nice weather. So the mountain path really does have clear weather now. And I gotta say, the translation is much better than the awful one I used for Zero. That I finished just before the Geofront released their thing. I was like, geez, could you have timed that any better? And the answer is no. No, they could not have.
行くよ。
さてと。エニグマ。私の番ですね。さてと。これで一安心ですね。
Yep. Gotta love turbo buttons. Although this is actually a feature of the emulator rather than a feature of the game, so that's why it's so freaking fast. Oh my god, Blue Blanc's quest? Yep. It's like, hey, where did I hide this statue? Figure it out. Oh dear. Alright. Will I even be able to kill these with the Team Rush?
一気に行くよ。
We'll find out. I did it. Woohoo.
まあまあだったね。
Alright, everyone's level 54. Sleep Grenade 2.
やったぞ。
Stun Break is Stun Break 2. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm already getting upgrades for my crafts. Okay. Enough of that. Just regular encounter it.
かかってきなさい。
エニグマ駆動。行くぞ。みんな一気に行くぞ。
よーし。
Wow, rude. Oh god, no. Curia? God damn it.
エニグマです。
やれやれ。よし。
Nah, no, that's just a... That's a waste of, crap points, man. I can just wail on them.
俺の番だな。
And then do this. Alright, well, I can't hit them all with that. But still. Well, Noelle's gonna miss, but whatever.
さてと
Oh, it blinded me again.
みんな怪
Jeez.
我はない？
Oh god, yeah, I love the battle theme. It's, especially when it goes on for a while. Gotta love me some Get Over the Barrier. Alright then. Monster chest, I'm gonna make a save real quick here. Yeah, cheers, Feb. We'll see you around. Let me know when you're streaming AI again. I still want to get in on that. Oh god, there's a whole bunch of them. Whatever will I do? Aw, yeah.
行きます。
Now let's try our new, holy crap, that is wide range.
催眠弾発射。
That's the stuff.
さてと。
Alright, I'm a fan. I can dig that.
シュシュ。せい。 俺の番だな。やっと。
私の番ね。はい。
行くよ。おお。
Stop picking on Noelle. What she did to deserve that? Come on.
なんとかなりましたね。
I'm also really close to getting my quartz up, my master quartz up to level 2 here. But there's an attack 2 quartz inside, which is... Oh baby, that's ideal. Let's slap that baby on Noelle right away. Because damage. Damage, damage, damage. That's what I'm using Noelle for, and that's what she's gonna do.
Yeah. Huh?
Alright, we made it to the bus stop, so we're halfway there. Although we have to make a detour, so we're not actually halfway there yet. We ended up walking this far without the car. Well, the scenery was beautiful, so it's fine, right? Right. It's a bit of a pity, though. Oh man, I didn't think this post involved this much walking. By the way, the road continues up that way, too. Do you know what's there? Yeah, Rosenberg Doll Studio. A doll maker lives there with a bit of a history. Wow, it's that doll maker not too many know about, huh? By the way, was he really planning to exhibit it in that auction? Yeah, that happened too. Even now, it's still not clear who was behind all that. Though Ren's no longer there, should we go check it out anyway? The game's not so subtly hinting to you, hey, make a detour. Go check out the Rosenberg Doll Studio. So that's what we're gonna do.
僕の相手じゃないね。
Sorry, Mayor Bixen. You're gonna have to wait a little while longer.
行くよ。キュキュせいよし。
私の番ね。
さてと、先生。せい。
はい。
来いよ。
Woohoo, Turbo. And, because I don't like looking at my health being so low, let's, just do that real quick.
そこ。
Whew. Dumpling DXs. Great. I can use those for fishing later.
やあ。
僕の相手が務
私の番ですね。
Ah, Waji, no. You're supposed to hit them.
ええ。
Hit them with your attacks.
俺の番だな。行くぞ。僕の番か。エニグマ駆動。俺の番だな。えい、りゃ。新手か。望むところだ。
よーし。 お、ファイヤー。
Alright, Fen. Have fun in Lurksville. I'll see you around.
エニグマ駆動。
Fuck.
さてと。先生。せい。
What?
任せてくれ。さてと。
No worries. I appreciate you popping in, Sucker Punch. I have to imagine it's a lot of spoilers for people who haven't played Zero or Azure yet. But for those of you who have, I really appreciate you popping in.
まあまあだったね。ナイスファイト。
It's one of my favorites in the series. It's very hard for me to rank all the games, but Azure holds a special place in my heart for sure. It's really, really impressive with all the stuff they do in it. Let's just do that. Yeah, me too. Me too. Seriously, I've been averaging 2 for like forever.
一気に落とすよ。了解。先生。
今だ。全火力集中してください。
いいね。了解。
Alright.
これがみんなの力ですね。
There's a treasure chest over here, if I remember correctly. Not having the detect port sucks. Pretty much going off memory of where these treasure chests are actually hiding.
ここは俺たちのターンだ。
私の番ですね。
もらうよ。
Country gear. Is that what we're calling them? I guess it's for men only. But yeah, that's going on Lloyd because, hey, evasion plus 10%? Aw, yeah. I have Eagle Eye. What Eagle Eye does is it displays the enemies. That's why you can see the enemies on the map. But we need the Detect Quartz, which is a Mirage Quartz, to see chests and such. I believe they introduced the Heaven's Eye one in this game, which is a combination of the two, but don't quote me on that. Anyway, just a little detour to the Rosenberg studio. And for those astute viewers, you might recognize some faces here.
Leave. I don't intend to let you in. Even if you are the 13 workshop supervisor, you've no right to enter.
Very well, then. That's number 15's property. I don't intend to take it away. However, Meister, can you hand me the data? This is his will, after all.
You don't need to tell me that.
We don't get along very well, do we? Knowing the professor hates you too, you came to visit anyway. What are you saying? The Meister and I are old friends. Especially in regards to doll making. We're tied by a solid teacher-student bond, you know.
Stop the nonsense. After all, from the Society's point of view, my skills are old-fashioned. With your integration theory, you've no need to rely on me, right?
How modest! No one in this world can surpass you when it comes to doll making, Meister. But could I have that circuit you added to the Potter Modder? If not, our Angel of Slaughter's potential will go to waste.
Damn fiend.
Excuse us? Alright, I forgot we just say like a friendly hello to these people.
Oh?
Oh, it looks like we have guests.
Campanella, your business is done. Take that unpleasant man with you and leave.
Understood. Come now, Professor. We must be going. You want to finish things today and go back to the laboratory, right? Oh, but of course. Then, Meister, I'll excuse myself. Please check those little guys as soon as they're completed,
Shut up! Get out of here!
See ya. Yep, this white robe man is very chill. There's nothing wrong with him at all.
What foolishness.
Excuse us. Thank you for back then. It's been a long time.
Special support section, huh? It's been a while. Ren's left for Liberl. What do you want now?
Well, we were just in the area, so we wanted to pay you a visit. Sorry for coming when you had guests.
They were uninvited guests. Pay it no mind. However, I don't have anything in particular to tell you right now. If you have other business, you can come visit again. I'll at least hear what you have to say out of deference for Ren.
Oh. The gate closed on its own. It's old, but maybe it's got some kind of mechanism. Yeah, after all, it's a place where incredible mechanized dolls are made. Also, his guests earlier worry me. Yes, but he called them uninvited guests. How to put it, they were very suspicious. Well, they didn't look dangerous, though. They didn't look dangerous, eh? Wazzy's like, Noelle, are you really this dense? Girlfriend, please. This enforcer of Ouroboros and this mystery man who looks like Beavis from Beavis and Butthead. Yeah, no. Definitely not dangerous folks at all. You know, they're just ordinary folks you'll find wandering the highways. Yeah, I was just a child and an old, frail man. Not dangerous at all. Anyway, pay attention, because there's a fishing spot here. Let's get our fishing on, shall we? My name is Lloyd, and I like to fish. My name isn't Laura, 'cause I can fish.
それ
Here I am, singing again, my fishing tune. I don't know how to fish, apparently.
それ
Damn it. That's better.
よしゲットだ
Tiger rockfish. Holy crap, that was a lot of Sepith.
それ
Let's try that again. Never mind. I'm not having very good luck with that one. His very fashionable grandson. Alright, into the tunnels we go. Of course, new tunnels means even more new enemies we get to beat up.
みんなチャンスよ私の番ねみんな頑張って助かりますはいは
よしやっやっみんな大丈夫か
Just a fashionable... Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my god.
そこ
Come on. There we go. Oh, lame. I thought that was its
やれ
butt.
やれ怖いもの知らずだな
Guess it wasn't its butt. You know what? Let's try out Southern Cross, shall we?
お願いお願いはいエリサエリサ
I've already mentioned that I like the combination crafts in this game.
上出来かなお疲れ様
They aren't the best use of CP, but man, do they do work.
そこみんなチャンスよ
先生そい
はいやあ
俺の番だなみんな一気に行くぞ
任せてそこ
Damn it, why did that have to land on Wazi's turn?
シュシュ
I didn't know my voice,
俺の番だな
was relaxing. I've, heard that my voice is nasally and annoying before, but I usually don't get a lot of compliments on it.
はいそこ戦闘終了警戒態勢に戻ります
Though I guess I have had a lot of practice with streaming, so I think it's helped me, relax my voice a little more, make it, more enjoyable for people. Anyway, we can't go down this way, because it's a, because we're being railroaded real hard here. We don't have time to investigate the area. Lame. We had time to go to the Rosenberg Doll Studio. We have time to go to the Moon Temple. See if it's, like, covered in demons or something. Well, I do appreciate the compliments, guys. I don't hear that very often. I'm using a blue snowball. It's a bit cheaper than the blue Yeti that someone suggested to me back when I was first looking for a good mic. But it's it works for my purposes since it's a USB connection, and it's I haven't had any complaints with it. I've been using it for about a year and a half now. Ever since I started streaming Trails of Cold Steel 3, I was like, yeah, I need to get a new mic. Because, my first playthrough of Azure, I streamed with just my, like, laptop built-in mic, and holy crap, world of difference. It's a bit sensitive, though, so I've I have to adjust my settings so it's not as sensitive as it normally is. I missed a treasure chest, damn it. There was 2 chests up in that little alcove there, so... Oh. May only look like one, but there's one over here. And it's a monster chest, of course. Oh goodness. Oh goodness, that's a lot of buddies here. Oh god. Oh fuck. Right. Come on. Just get closer. Good. Good. Can't quite hit all of them, huh? Alrighty then. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful.
私の番ですね。やー。
よし。みんな一気に行くぞ。
私の番ですね。
Alright, I keep thinking Noelle's S-Craft has a wider range than it does. Because it's like going crazy with guns and shit. But no, that's it. Whatever, this is fine. I think early on combination crafts actually might just be better than S-Crafts. S-Crafts do damage, of course, but the range of them is quite different. Yeah, Lloyd's is actually bigger than Noelle's. Hope you enjoy your tea, Gravity. Oh, some of them are still alive. Ah! I don't have Delos on her? Whoopsies. I've been very lucky with these death strokes, actually. Because they haven't just, like, freaking one-shotted me. Alright, we got the Force Quartz and the Shield Quartz to level 2. So, get some stats up, get better lines, which is the real draw to these. Strength up for 3 turns. Well, it's got defense up for 3 turns. Yeah, that's the stuff. And we got the Impede 1 Quartz, which is going on somebody. Probably Lloyd, actually. Yeah. Okay. Ah,
行くぞせいはっ
rude, I got frozen.
これが俺たちの力だ
Didn't even get that much experience for that. What a waste.
やあ
よし上出来だ
お疲れ様
Alright. There's a few treasures in the area here. Path over here is sealed off, so we can't get up there just yet.
やあやあ
Oh, sure.
よしみんな大丈夫か
Everybody's Daijobu, Lloyd. Everybody's Daijobu.
やあ
Oh. I already hit it.
みんなチャンスよ
Didn't need to hit it a second time.
シュシュ
行きます
Welcome back.
チャンスだ
We're almost at
畳み
mains.
かけるぞ
Just a few more monsters to beat up.
よし上出来だ
お疲れ様
そけ
私の番ね
And an EP charge. That should do it for the treasures I need to grab. Now I can just head back to mains. Well, head to mains. This is actually the first time we've been there in this game. Nice of the monsters to clear a way for us, so I don't have to beat up any more of them. Pretty much the most dangerous thing in this ecosystem. We ended up walking all the way here. Noelle, Wadzi, you okay? Yeah, no problem here. I'm fine too, but the support section really is strange, huh? Honestly, a car or a bus would have been better. Hey, it's training too, so this killed 2 birds with 1 stone. In any case, you've really built up your stamina, Ellie. When you started, a short walk on the highway left you out of breath. Well, I was able to train thanks to a certain group of people. So, what do? Do we see the mayor immediately? Yeah, let's. If we enter town and go straight, his house is right there. So we could do that. Whoa! Do you need something from me, my cute Fraulein? Who is this man? He's ultra totally my type! How typical of Waji. So yeah, she was the girl who was gushing over Lloyd and Randy before, so... one of my favorite NPCs for that reason. Alright, don't want to do any exchanging. Just gonna rest up, recover my CP and such. Alrighty then. I actually do need to talk to the mayor first. But... yeah, let's go. Let's go see what Bixen wants. Excuse us, we're the Crossbell Police Special Support Section. Oh, it's you guys. Sorry to make you come all this way. Yo, long time no see. Hello everyone, it's nice to see you again. Gantz, how are you feeling? Yeah, there aren't any after effects in particular. I'm doing fine. Thanks again for all your help. We're just happy you're doing well. So then, monsters showed up at the old mine? Yes, there's a mine near town that's been abandoned for decades. Please, make yourselves at home. I'll get you all some tea. The sealed entrance gate was destroyed? Yes, even though it's very old, it was a very sturdy one. Some of our citizens found it destroyed, you see. We saw it intact just 2 days ago, so it must have been destroyed yesterday. Seriously, it must have been something really strong to be able to do that. Interesting. So then, once you checked inside, you saw monsters roaming around? But it's an old abandoned mine. It's not that strange for monsters to appear, is it? No, that's not it. What was strange was the tunnel itself. The tunnel itself? How do we put it? It was glowing faintly. It was like the walls themselves were glowing with a purple-red light. That is indeed strange. Seeing as the mine is so old, there shouldn't be any orbital lamps. I wonder what the cause of the glow might be. Well, there's no real harm done, we're just worried about it. We know how busy you are, but we decided to ask you to help us deal with it. We understand the situation. Seeing as the gate was destroyed, I'd say we have a case. How about we head there right away? Yes, understood. Roger that. Sounds like an interesting case. Thank you. We'll leave it in your hands. Gantz, please show them inside for me. Yeah, got it. So then, I'll head over there now. Once you're ready, please find me there. Thank goodness. He really is doing well. Yeah, and it's all thanks to you guys. His gambling habit's the same as ever, though. He still throws his mirror away at the casino on his days off. Is that right? Well, as long as he doesn't overdo it, he should be fine. Oh, right. The old mine is just outside of town, right? Yes. Yes, head down the mountain a bit, then head northwest. We don't know what caused the incident. Please be very careful. Alright, so we got ourselves a case. Find out who the hell broke the lock. Maybe it was just monsters. Maybe. We'll have to get a closer look at it to see for sure. In any case, let's do our rounds around town before worrying about that. Stop in at the general store here. And you can buy a mini punching bag for Lloyd's room. So we're gonna pick that up right away here. You can also buy a safety helmet. It's not a very good accessory, but I want to have one just in case. I could buy some ingredients as well, but I'll hold off on that for the time being. We want to talk to this gentleman up here, Logie. Before I worked slowly and sometimes skipped out on the job, but I haven't been doing that at all recently, and I don't even have the time to read a book. This book, I don't mind if you have it. Here, please take it. So yeah, you have to grab this book before you leave the town, otherwise you'll miss it forever. And nobody wants that. Next up, stop by the mines here. Because there's a collectible down here as well that you want to pick up. Say what you want. A miner digs holes. And I fill holes. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. For my wife, heave ho. For mains, heave ho. Yeah, can't go down in there. But you can go down here. Yeah, you'll find that I'm a regular human being with regular levels of culture. There's nothing inappropriate about me at all. I also never tell lies. I'm a very honest person. Seriously, I'm sure there was something in here that I need to pick up. I just don't remember exactly where it is, and I don't have a map to rely on, so I'm just kind of fumbling around in the dark here. Oh. I see it. I see it now. Right, it's just in the corner here. Orbital Car Freak, Volume 1. Now we can paint our car the charm color. We'll have to see what that looks like. Anyway, that's all we needed to see down here. So let's turbo our way out of the mines here. And our last destination is the inn. I thought I could get it by talking to the guy, but actually what I need to do is check out this poster that says cook over here. It's just regular fried fish, though. So at this point I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 recipes. Oh, I could just go up here and find that. Silly me. I actually haven't done any cooking yet the whole game. So apparently Lloyd Noel can do this very well. Aww. Noel with that apron is so cute. This is Lloyd's specialty. Alright, that's all I'm going to be doing for now. The only reason I do cooking is to collect them. Alright. Let's go check out the dungeon here. However, I'm going to... Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break here. Just need to go to the Biffy. So, I'll be back in a little bit. In the meantime, enjoy my idol picture. I'll be back in a second, guys. Alright, we're back. So, it appears that my idol picture has freaked a few people out. That is Ren from, Rinny from Island, the visual novel. It's actually it's one I'd recommend. It's kind of like a whole mindfuck kind of excellent. You know, you'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy it if you give it a try. That's all I'm gonna say about it, and I will say nothing more about it because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. It's something you have to experience. I just like the yanderis, man. Don't judge me. No, I'm kidding. Yanderis scare the crap out of me. Anyway, before you go into the old mines here, there's a free safety helmet you can pick up here. Alright. Oh, you're here. Yeah, so this is it? So this is the destroyed gate, huh? It seems it was cut apart with something. Yeah, honestly, I don't think it could have been done with human strength alone. So this is the old mine entrance. This light is quite the suspicious atmosphere, huh? Looks like dangerous monsters are wandering around in there too. Yeah. Lloyd, what do we do? Depending on the situation, we might want to contact the CGF, but you're right. We'd have more manpower for the investigation, too. No, let's have a look inside first. If it looks like we can't handle it, we'll come back out and call the CGF for backup. Understood. Roger that. Well, if that's the case, we should make sure we're fully prepared. So, surprise, guys. This is the final dungeon of Chapter 1. I'm saving again. I'm, very fussy about my saves, so put it one right at the end here, and let's go inside. Be careful. Yeah, even Lloyd's like, yeah, this is a point of no return, dude. Make sure you've done all your quests. I don't know if I need to turn in the monster quest I did or not, but just in case I do, I have the save ready. Nah, screw it. Let's go. Well then, Gantz, we'll take a quick look inside. Please, wait here. Sure. Be careful, though. If you think it's dangerous, come right back, okay? Welcome to the old mine. This is... well, it's definitely not normal. The walls and floor seem to be faintly glowing. And for some reason, the stagnant air is... maybe it's a kind of miasma. The higher elements could be at work here. Huh? Waji, you? That's something Tio would say. It's not on her level, but I have some ability to sense the supernatural. What do we do? Searching further inside will be quite dangerous, I feel. Right, but... what's that? This sound is... oh no. Everyone get back! Ugh. That's why they give you the point of no return. It was a trap. What? What the heck was... hey, you guys okay? If you hear me, answer! It's no use. My voice isn't reaching them. Anyway, I've got to inform the others. Well, beans. We're trapped inside, guys. Gantz, can you hear me? If you can, answer! No good. It's completely plugged. But why all of a sudden? Just before the cave-in, there was some kind of sound. That's right. How did you know it was going to collapse? Yeah. I sensed the smell of gunpowder, and I thought it was dangerous, but... Gunpowder? Now that you mention it, there's a faint burning smell. But gunpowder isn't used that often these days. Could explosives remaining from when the mine was used have detonated? No, there shouldn't be any remaining explosives. It's more than likely someone rigged an explosive trap. A trap? But I can't think of anything else it could be. I see. So that's it. So that clicking was the sound of the trap's spark. Most likely. It was probably set up to trap whoever wandered inside. It's possible that it was set off with a remote detonator nearby. But who would do such a thing? Don't tell me. Could it be the same person who destroyed the gate? Yeah, that seems likely. I don't know who he is, but we completely fell for it. No way. It's fine. Our enigmas are for times like this, after all. This is... It's probably a warning tone to let you know there's no signal. In the manual, it said it's hard to get a signal in airtight places. Oh, is that right? Oh man, no choice then. It can't be helped. The situation being what it is, let's proceed. We might find a different entrance, possibly. And if we remain here, we might be caught in another explosion. That's right. If a remote detonator was used... Although I have to imagine Gantz has called for help. Certainly, thinking about the criminal's motive, moving seems to be the better option. Oh man, if we stay put, it's hell. And if we move forward, it's suffering, huh? At least it's never boring with you guys. That backtalk of yours is somehow reassuring now. We can't resupply, but we need to work together and get through this place somehow. Right. Yeah. Roger. Burst can now be used in battle. In each chapter, when the story reaches a climax, you can use the burst function. When the burst gauge at the top right of the battle is at max, you can select burst, and your allies can act one-sidedly until the gauge is depleted. All allies' ailments are recovered, attack power is up 20%, and your CP recovers automatically too. And you get 0 arts. It's kind of absurd. Furthermore, the burst gauge reflects the team's tension. It increases when allies attack, but attacking consecutively and using Team Rush makes it go up a lot. Yeah, this is Overdrive, essentially. It lasts a little longer than Overdrive does, though. Also, bear in mind that when any characters are KO'd, Burst cannot be activated. Alright, so they're giving us a nice little thing before we get started. We also have an orbment charging station here for any situation that comes up in head, so let's just get our exploration on, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah, that gauge up there is the burst gauge.
Yoshi. みんな一気に行くぞ。
任せて。
やれやれ。俺の番だな。
Yeah, take care, Jaliro. Stay safe. Alright, game wants us to burst. Let's burst.
やれやれ。俺の番だな。せいと。
はいやー、これで一安心ですね。
So yeah, that's first for you. It's kind of absurdly overpowered. Just like Overdrive is.
やー、
Oh,
行きましょう皆さん。催眠弾発射。さてと、
やれやれ。先生。行くぞ。行くぞ。さてと。
私の
and yeah, those things just have a lot of health. They're not particularly dangerous. Okay, we got a polka dot dress. 135 defense, huh? Sure, that's an upgrade for Noelle. Might as well just go with that. Deploy the flexible coat instead. And we can take the other path around. Hopefully that'll get us somewhere new and exciting. So, there's a monster chest here. And this monster chest is hella dangerous. So, we're not going to be opening it just yet, but bear it in mind. We aren't level 85 yet, so there's no way we can take that on safely. There are cheese strats, of course, but we aren't quite in a position to use them, so we'll hold off for the time being.
Yeah! ここは通らせてもらうわ。催眠発射。私の番ね。
やれやれ。おお。俺の番だな。やっやっ。
行きます。
行くぞ。よし。これで決める。
I just want the rush turn.
任せてくれ。やれやれ。
よーし、そこ。任せて。
Ah, yeah, that overkill. That's what I'm about.
俺の番だな。セット。まあまあだったね。ナイスファイト。
Alien Wazzy up to level 55. Join the rest of the team. Right. Misty Stole in here. That is a Petrify prevention. Which I'm not sure I need here. just yet, but it's nice to have a hold of.
みんなチャンスよ。
Okay.
行きます。総攻撃開始します。
了解。
催眠弾発射。
よし。えいっと。
私の番ね。ミラージュ。
行くよ。
はい。
任せてくれ。
私の番ね。そこ。
行くよ。キュキュ。
よーしはっ。なんとかなりましたね。
Alright. We're doing it. We're doing it, guys. Alright. Next, we want to take this path over here. And follow it all the way around. Oop.
さあ、とっとと終わらせよう。
やあ。ええ。
Oop, why would I do that? Sure.
下り。
行くよ。俺の番だな。
よーし。あ
さてと。無駄だよ。
行きます。やあ。
俺の番だな。せい。りゃ。
Oh yeah.
いい夢は見られたかい？
Okay. Should be a treasure around here somewhere. There it is. Quick and easy to find. 50 of each 7. Now we take the lower path from the path right at the very beginning of the map. Grab the floral bottle. That's a confusion prevention accessory. And close here. Looking at it like this, it looks like the purple light is coming from the plants. There's lots of mushrooms on the moss, though. This isn't the sort of place you'd think used to be a mine. I've heard about the glowing moss before. It's called Zemuria moss, and it's used in medicines. Wow, so it's really special then. But this moss is a totally different color. It might be a different species entirely. No, it matches Zemuria moss. Huh? Normally, Zemuria moss gives off a golden light, but sometimes the color changes due to the influence of the septium veins. Really? By the way, these mushrooms are a species called firefly fungus. Normally, they give off a green light, and they don't become big like this. Looks like there's some kind of abnormality in the septium vein flow. An abnormality in the septium veins? And then it doesn't seem connected to the criminal who trapped us here. The entrance gate was destroyed yesterday. I can't believe they'd multiply this much in a single day. Well, you're right. Still, Wazi, your knowledge is extensive. Where did you learn about them? Well, among my recent customers, there's one who's an expert in medical plants. When we exchange liquor cups at the store, I get her to teach me many, many things. I shouldn't have asked. I thought it was something like that. No matter if it's your host job, I can't agree with a minor drinking. My reputation is that bad, huh? In the end, they're non-alcoholic cocktails, though. I wonder if that's really true. Burst can only be used at set times during the story, but it can be very advantageous depending on how it's used. Attack power increased by 20%, CPs auto recover, attack crafts are easier to use and more powerful. All characters' ailments recover, and even cancels all enemies' crafts and arts. Oh, I didn't know it could do that. That's excellent. Since you can immediately activate even high-level area effect arts that normally require quite some time, you can annihilate enemy groups in an instant, as long as there's EP. Proactively use Burst for winning tough boss fights, monster chests, and so on. So that is a fragment. What it's a fragment of, it won't tell you. But, I know what it is, so I'll just tell you anyway. It's for the, DG cult information that Rebecca's looking up. We find fragments of it in various dungeons, and those fragments allow us to translate what he's actually saying.
一気に落とすよ。シュシュッ。
行きます。やあ。
チャンスだ。
I knocked him too far away.
さてと。
行くよ。
みんな、お疲れ様でした。
Knocked him too far away. I forgot how long this area is. Yeah, I don't want to forget the treasure over here, because it's a burst orb. It immediately fills your burst gauge to full, so try to take advantage of it when you can.
みんな、油断は禁物よ。最初。
やれやれ。シュシュッ。せい。よし。
任せて。皆さん、お疲れ様でした。
I'm not using my burst gauge very effectively at the moment because I'm getting close to the end of the map. So, oh, what the frick is this thing? I'm gonna fight it. Let's fight it.
かかってこい。
The Voss Salamander. Well, looks like it isn't susceptible to delay. That's a bit of a shame.
一気に行くぞ。やれやれ。シュシュッ。
私の番ね。はあ。
Toasty. Okay, so it's weak to time spells.
僕の
Gotcha.
番か。せいせい。せい。俺の番だな。やっやっ。
そこ。戦闘終了。警戒態勢に戻ります。
Oh, never mind. I'm not close to the end yet. What am I talking about? I've still got a ways to go in here. This place is bigger than I remember it being.
奇襲成功。チャンスです。
もらった。まあまあだったね。
お疲れ様。
Alright. Let's keep going. Grab the treasure over here. Try my best to avoid all these rando monsters. Can't do anything about this guy though.
かかってきなさい。さあ、行きますよ。
行くよ。 ファースト発動。俺の番だな。せいはっ。
任せて。行きます。速攻。戦闘終了。警戒態勢に戻ります。
行く
Oh,
ぞ。
it's a whole bunch of them. Whoops a daisy. Maybe I should have saved my
催眠弾発射。
thing for these guys.
よし。みんな一気に行くぞ。
任せて。みんな頑張って。
ありがとう。行くよ。
What?
参っ
What?
たな。よし。
You seriously just one-shot Wazu like that? Come on.
催眠弾発射。さてと。
If I do that, he's just gonna die anyway.
行きます。あの番ですね。
Yeah, instant death. Just nonsense.
俺の番だな。せいはっ。僕の番か。
私の番ね。私の番ですね。私の番ね。
Oh god, it freezes too? It's got some nasty status effects on
上
it.
出来かしら。
Well,
やるじゃない。
at least I dealt with it, but that was not a pretty way of doing that fight, for sure. Yeah. Anyway, we got the Mine 2 quartz. So what we're gonna do... This, right? Yeah. We got Silver Thorn on Ellie now. Oh, right, that thing's still chasing me. I should be more careful. Another monster chest. Which means I should be a little more careful. Let me just get rid of this guy first.
みんな大丈夫か。
Luckily for me, Team Rush buffs that up.
さあ、とっとと終わらせよう。みんな行くぞ。
さてと。
ありがとう。さあ、
行きます。催眠弾発射。
さてと。俺の番だな。 行くぞ行くぞこれで
よーし行きます
Alright. That monster chest was way easier to deal
上
with.
出来かな
やるじゃない
Alright. Ellie and Waji up to level 56.
やったわ
3-point burst leveled up and became Penetrator.
まあ当然の結果かな
And Broad Axe is Broad Axe too. Alright. And we got a Gladiator Headband, which is going on Ellie right away. So I can get better use out of her Holy Bullet skill.
Yosh!
俺の番だな
私の番ね
僕の番か
はい
Damn straight. That's what Lloyd wants to do. Anyway, there's a broken ladder here. That ladder actually gets fixed later in the game. It's a shortcut to the beginning of the area, but we don't have access to that right now. So, we're just going to ignore it. I'm close to getting a level, so I'm actually going to try to beat this one out.
叩きなさいや
よしえいっと
ー任せて
God, rude, Washi. Rude.
戦闘終了警戒態勢に戻ります
Yeah, I figured I might as well get Lloyd Noel up to level 56 here. Alright then. Now let's proceed with the boss. That's right, we're actually at the end here, because we can see the Orban charging station. Our burst orb is pretty high up. We collect all the treasure chests, and our health and EP are at full, so we're about as ready as we can be for this fight. Let's go. What is this place? Looks like the end of the old mine. In the end, we didn't find another way out. What do we do? You're right. It might be dangerous, but we can only retrace our steps to the entrance. We searched the tunnels, and there doesn't seem to be any more traps. But I don't understand. In the end, what was the criminal who destroyed the entrance and trapped us in here trying to do? Right, their actions seem unconnected to the strange interior. Could it have been the people who visited the doll studio? Oh. They were quite suspicious. Right. Is it highly likely? Or is it unlikely? I doubt it. It's a little boy and his, old, weird-looking grandpa. Highly unlikely that they would do something like this, right? No. The culprits destroyed a solid gate and set explosive traps. To me, they didn't look like the type to do things like that. Yes, indeed. I wonder who could have done it. Charges were set yesterday, and the support section was contacted today. The timing of these events make it seem like someone is targeting us directly. Could I be overthinking it? Lloyd, what's wrong? Are you alright? Yeah, let's head back for now. Gantz might have called for backup. Huh? Above us! Watch out! What? Surprise, we're a monster hunter now. Huh? A monster? What is this thing? It's no normal monster. Please, be careful. Ah! My body? What the? I'm losing strength. These vibrations are stealing our energy. This is bad. Damn. Ellie, Noelle, at least you two. Don't say stupid things. That's right. We have to get through this together. Yen. Oh. Just now. Oh yeah. It's our buddy Randy saving the day. Oh, Randy! You came! And our buddy Zeit, too. Oh yeah, got the whole gang here. Bark! Zeit, too? Talk about great timing. We'll talk later. We gotta take out this huge thing first. Let's give it everything we've got. Understood. Leave it to me. I'll destroy the target. I don't know if I can delay it or not, but let's give it a try. Nope. Okay. Cool. No worries. Man, this thing has a lot of health. Oh well. Yeah, 39,000.
Yoshi. Minna, ikkini iku zo.
Hai. Sokko. Watashi no ban ne. Enigma Kudo.
Right, I forgot it stuns. Lovely. Oh well, I got a few tricks for this. Oh, it doesn't raise it all the way. Never mind. I thought it did. Well, I need to get some EP charges in Ellie anyway, so... Alright, Noelle, guess you're casting arts. Here we go.
Enigma Kudo.
俺の番だな。
Oh god. Alright.
私の番ですね。さあ、行きますよ。
よし。センス。
私の番ね。頑張って。助かります。
任せろ。よし。やっと。
よーし。
I don't need a heavy smash just yet.
やあ。
Just a regular smash should do.
行くぜ。はっ。
ええ。頑張って。助かります。
俺の番だな。行くぞ。
無駄です。よーし。さあ、行きますよ。
ここだ。よっしゃ。
Yeah, this isn't too hard to fight.
イエスサー。
It's just he's got a lot of health to go through.
任せてくれ。一気に行くぞ。
私の番ね。さあ、全力で行くわよ。
よっしゃ。
見えた。さあ、これはどう？行きます。
Alright, I can't do those because I don't have enough on Ellie or Lloyd yet.
よし。えい、や。任せろ。これで終わりだ。くらえ。
And no, you can't instant give a boss. No matter how you want to.
私の番ですね。
行くぞ、ロイル。
はい、はい、ロイドさん。
Might as well finish him with some style. And there you go. That's the
この調
first.
子で行きましょう。
Oh no, it's not the first boss. It's your first boss with Randy though, and you can just see how it's done. And we get the range quartz for our troubles. It vanished. What was that? Well, it wasn't your run-of-the-mill monster, huh? Well, I'm glad we beat it somehow. There's no problem for you, Randy. Oh man, what impressive battle power. You really saved us. But how did you... Well, after rehabilitation training, I was dismissed. I got back to the sports section this afternoon. Then I heard you guys went to Mainz. And when I came after you, there was this disturbance, see? So that's what happened. Then what about the collapsed entrance? Yeah, the Mainz miners worked together and removed the blockage. And I went ahead to find you guys. Then this guy appeared and followed me all this way. Bark. I see. Oh boy, amazing as always, huh? Thank you, Zite. I'll have to buy him some meat as thanks. Hey, you okay? Gantz, and everyone else, too. Yeah, nice work, guys. Oh, thank goodness you're all okay. Thanks to all of you, of course. Thank you for coming to help us. No problem. From the start, we were the ones who asked for your help, after all. But I can't believe the old mine ended up like this. These tunnels were dug around the times of our great-grandfathers. I never heard of them becoming like this before, though. But why was the entrance gate destroyed in the first place? Let's go back to town for the time being. We'll explain everything that happened to the mayor and give him our report. Lloyd and the others returned to Mainz and explained the general situation to the mayor and the others. But the criminal who destroyed the old mine entrance was unclear. And the strangeness of the tunnels was unexplained as well. Then, after they searched the area once more for anyone suspicious, Lloyd and the others requested a CGF patrol and decided to return to Crossbell City. And Randy's just checking out the car. It's like, sweet new wheels, man. I love it. And of course Amy's like, oh my god, they're so hot.
Yeah!
I thought this was on the way here too, but what a great car. Don't you think I'd be a real lady killer if this was my car? Whoa there, cowboy. You still have a lot to learn from me in that regard. Acting so arrogant even though you're younger. Things aren't looking good for you in that regard, are they? Compared to Waji, Randy doesn't even come close when it comes to the ladies. Yeah, it seats 8. It's great. Come on, Noelle. We're from the same Guardian Force. Have some loyalty. My apologies. Oh yeah, Randy? You received the spare key from the chief, right? When did you learn how to operate a normal car? Oh, it was during my recent training. It doesn't, but it looks cooler. It was during my recent training. You should all learn too. It's a useful skill to have, you know. Well, that's true. There's no downside to learning. We might find it handy in the future. If given the choice, I'd prefer to be driven than to learn, though. Oh. Who was behind that, I wonder? I think it'd be quite strange if they had no clear motive. That bomb, too. Where did they get it? It's a type hardly ever used by the Guardian Force. You don't think it was a blasting charge left in the old mine? Well, I don't have much knowledge on explosives, so I could only guess at what it could be. No, that's not it. Huh? Do you know something? Based on the smell of the gunpowder smoke near the entrance, I'd say it's from a new model explosive developed about 1 to 2 years ago. It's a rather high-yield one at that. Is that so? But I'm surprised you know that. It's not like gunpowder weapons are completely obsolete, though the regular army doesn't often use them. Even now, some people prefer them, especially Jaegers. Could it be? So then... Well, I'm just talking hypothetically, of course. By the way, Erebonia is the biggest user of gunpowder weapons right now. Even now, they have a large stock of old Reinford models. Is that so? You really do know a lot about weapons. But Erebonia, huh? It's just one coincidence after the next. Yeah, there was also what happened yesterday. What, something happened? Yes, actually. Ellie explained about the event with Lecter. So that guy's an Erebonian spy, huh? Though I always knew he wasn't just your regular dude. Rather than a spy, he's an intelligence officer. He might just be here to scope out the city before the trade conference, but that red-haired girl with him also concerns me. That girl. Looks like that hit you pretty hard. What happened? Is there a juicy story? Well, Noel explained about the red-headed girl with Lecter. Wow. Let's stop talking about that girl. Seriously, I feel like I understand how Risha feels when she's with Ilya. She can be really persuasive, but it seems like she might come into play soon. She's definitely not an ordinary civilian. That reminds me, the man we met on the West Crossbell Highway was from Erebonia too. And he had red hair as well. Yes, now that you mention it. Captain Lecter's hair color was slightly different tint, but thinking about it again, that girl's hair color was identical to the one-eyed man's. Huh? Could it be? Basically, my hair looks like theirs. Oh. You think it might be some kind of clue? You got me. Looks like it's finally come to this. Randy, don't hold out on us, buddy. Why do those two have your hair color? Hey, Randy? At a time like this?
Hi.
Special Sports Section, Lloyd Banning speaking.
バニングス、私だ。
Bannings, it's me.
Oh, Dudley. I heard you were out on business. Did you just get back?
Yes, this afternoon. I heard from Emma. You've been a big help to her.
No, it was nothing. So, what's up? Anything happen?
Yeah, I figured I'd let you guys know. A new owner for the plot of land previously owned by Ravach has been decided. It's a group known as Crimson & Co.
Crimson & Co.? Huh? Not Heiue? It seems they outsmarted them and contracted the land out from under their noses. No, it's a different Emma. It's Detective Emma.
It seems they have shady dealings in the Empire, too.
In the Empire? What kind of company are they?
They run a high-class club known as Nuit Blanc in the Imperial capital. It began operation in Crossbell about a year ago. The company is now launching a full-scale expansion into Crossbell.
But it's not just a regular company, right?
Yeah. Is Orlando there?
Randy? Yeah, we just met up with him.
You should ask him about Crimson & Company. I'll contact you again tonight.
What's wrong? It sounded like you were having quite the conversation. I see. So they were after the Ravach building, huh? Noelle, when we get back, mind dropping by the entertainment district? Right by the back street entrance. That's fine, but... Randy? What kind of company is this Crimson & Co.? Yeah. They're a company that manages the high-class club Nuit Blanc. But in reality, it's a front used by the Red Constellation Jaeger Corps for fundraising. So this is our first time hearing about the Red Constellation, but they're quite a big deal. Guys, look up! Seriously, Noelle, you should have seen these two hanging out on the bridge here. Well, that takes care of that. Isn't it about time for us to be heading back? Oh, before that, I guess I'll pay a visit to that old mine or whatever. Be very careful. And as for me, I have a mission to perform. Do your very best. Alright, our assignments for the current plan have been decided. The 7th Anguis and I will be in charge. Wow, so they're coming, huh? Well, it seems a lot of troublesome guys are involved this time, too. So that might be a good decision. Exactly. Also, I'll leave the astral code operation report to you. I'm interested to see its value in a low-level network environment. Yes, I'll put it together when I get some free time. Then, for the Grandmaster. Then, though no one's watching, I think I'll make a promise.
執行者ナンバー0道化師カンパネルラ
Enforcer number 0, Campanella the Fool.
これより名手な代理として減塩計画の見届
Starting
けを
now,
開始する
I'll watch over the Phantasmal Blaze plan as the Grandmaster's proxy. So I'm sure those of you who've played Cold Steel, the wheels are spinning in your head right now. I'm just gonna say this. Trails to Azure does not pump the brakes. Randy! After him! The burst gauge has been deactivated. When the story of each chapter has progressed to a certain point, the burst function may no longer be available. However, during other critical parts of the story, the burst function will return. When that happens, the burst gauge will appear on the upper right of the screen once again, so be sure to take notice of it. So, Randy obviously headed towards the Ravachenko building. Oh.
Ojiki, Shari.
Uncle, Shirley.
久しぶりだねランディに
Hey Randy, it's been a while.
2年ぶりか。
What's it been? 2 years? You haven't changed a bit. Randy! Wait, are they the ones from yesterday? A bunch of suspicious characters showed up all of a sudden, huh? I was right after all. You're all family, just like I thought. I mean, the hair color was kind of a giveaway, but still. Captain Lecter, what are you doing here? Do you have a hand in the buyout of this property? Yeah, it's all a little sketchy. Still, how great was it that we were able to outwit that Four Eyes from Heiue? I can't wait! I was pissed when we had to run away from the Eastern Quarter, but this time it looks like I'll be able to play all I want. The Eastern Quarter? Your little war with Heiue and Calvard last year. Hey, Uncle. Why are you in Crossbell? What the hell are you planning? Business. Ain't it obvious? That aside, Randolph, I've got something to tell you. Big Bro is dead. What? Huh? Happened about half a year ago. The boss of Zephyr and him, they killed each other. The decisive duel between the War God and Jaeger King, who were longtime enemies. It was a sight to behold. I see. My old man. Dad fighting to the bitter end, huh? I bet he looks satisfied. Yeah, he was having a blast. How nice. Shirley wishes she had an opponent like that too. Well, he went without any regrets. Aside from his runaway, cowardly son, I guess. Vacation's over, Randolph. We'll talk soon, so make yourself available for me. Later, Randy. Bye-bye, guys. Randy? Are you okay, Randy? Were those your... Yeah. Sigmund Orlando, Red Constellation's vice commander. And that girl is Shirley Orlando, one of their commanders. My uncle and cousin. Two of the strongest, worst battle ogres. And on that dramatic note, we've come to the end of Chapter 1. So,
お疲れ様でした。
let's see what our DP is like.
大変でしたね。ふふ、さすが皆さんです。ランクアップですね。お
Anyway,
めでとうござい
you
ます。
should have 59 DP at this point if you're going for max. So, we did it. And we got the achievement for completing the chapter. So, with that, I think it's a good point to call it an episode. I'd like to thank everyone for coming today, and special thanks to all you raiders who came in and stuck around. I really appreciate that. It was a lot of fun, and I hope you'll join me next time. I'm probably going to stream some more tomorrow, but that's not a 100% guarantee or anything. I really need to figure out a set schedule. But in any case, once again, I'm Logic Blade. You can catch me on Twitch here. I port all of my streams to YouTube, so you can check them out there as well. I'm also under Logic Blade there. And if you guys are interested in fanfiction and the like, I have an Archive of Our Own account where I write fanfiction. I currently have a Renix Unific that's all complete on there, so if you want to go check that out, go pay my Archive of Our Own account a visit. And if you want to support this channel even further, I have a Patreon account. You can check it out. Just scroll down and click on Milliam, and she'll direct you directly to my Patreon page. But with that, have a good night, everyone. Thank you all for coming, and we'll see you next time for more Trails to Azure.